Willis, you always got to do too much on the intro. That's one thing about you.
Again, baby.
That's one thing about you. Always got to do
Drop
too
the
much.
bomb on Carl.
Yeah, my boy got the soundboard. I forgot. The producers ain't written the soundboard out since like episode 3. Like exactly. I forgot we had
have to bring it back for the all season.
The flex bombs. Let's get into it, man. What's the news? What's our first topic? What we doing?
We want to start out with Season 2 gameplay, man. I mean, because we've been watching a lot of comp games on 2K19, and it's definitely been different than what it was in the league.
So, well, we know for sure. No, we don't know for sure. I'm going to ask you, league's coming with something totally different from what we're seeing now, right?
I don't think so. I mean, people thought all they really did is the same gameplay, just up the sliders. It's Hall of Fame sliders. So it's not like the gameplay changes. It's just
there was a lot of restrictions through builds, though.
Yeah, that's gonna come. We don't know. I think they're gonna expand builds. I think, and let's talk about that.
We're gonna see this pure lock this year. So you telling me?
I think we're gonna see a pure lock, even though I don't know.
A sharp lock.
Sharp lock, possibly. I don't know if that's going to work in the league, though. Like,
what was the reason for not accepting certain builds? To stop the 5-out meta boringness, right?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah, we assumed it was, and what we were told.
You know, I don't like to assume. I learned that from young.
What we were told it was to slow down 5-out. To prevent teams from 5-outing.
Possibly, right? That could... Well,
that's why we didn't see, like, the point forward, and we didn't see that.
Those are like broken builds, possibly. That's maybe why builds are restricted. So you think this time on board, with the game being so difficult, they're still gonna go out with this whole restricting builds type thing, or people gonna have the freedom to do what they please?
Builds.
They do?
Yeah, definitely. They have to.
Why?
Because
what build is overpowered right now?
Let's go with the whole Nacho theory. You know, to make it entertaining. So.
I mean, wouldn't it be more entertaining if everyone out there is running unique things? And because what build is overpowered right now? That's what I'm asking.
I still think Pure Sharp this year, because it was so bad last year, 2K made Pure Sharp kind of overpowering.
It wasn't overpowered in the league. So
it
wasn't overpowered in the league, right? Because of sliders.
It wasn't overpowering last year like it is this year.
No, it was.
It was OP.
It was. It's not even OP this year, truth be told. But last year it was super. Like it was green, and the year before that you could have ran PG green. It just this year you're seeing less point guards being able to jig, and they have to have an over reliance on a small 6'5" type sharp to try to do his thing, because you know a lot of guards. They having a lot of difficulties with the adjustments.
But I think what nerfed a lot of pure sharps was you couldn't create a custom jump shot. Now, were they allowed that season 2? That's what I wonder if that's even on the competition committee's board, like custom jump shots. Because a lot of players complained about that. That was like a big thing, and then having to wait.
I mean, I know a few players. I mean, I know Drake's jump shot was messed up. I know Fab jump shot was messed up for a long period of time. Right? Remember, Radiant's jump shot was messed up for a long period of time. I mean, they're professionals. I could care less.
You gotta adapt.
I mean, no. I get the whole jump shot thing, being a 2K player. No, I truly get it. So I can't even say you gotta adapt, whatever. Like I understand it. I like for sure. But try to explain that to a casual, outsider.
They wouldn't get it.
They really wouldn't get it. It's not the same as telling someone that Markelle Fultz forgot how to shoot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I guess it's the same. It's like trying to explain that. It's like how did it happen? You know?
Yeah, I had a question. I didn't really forget, man. You're always rambling about nothingness.
No, you wanted to bring up that pure sharps was somehow effective last year. When I don't remember no pure sharp jigging in the league last year.
We kind of talked about this a little bit on Twitter. There was a discussion about it, and I want to bring it back up because I think it's the time for it in terms of predicting Season 2 gameplay. Why, if I'm a player in the league, I'm part of the 102. Why am I making a creative player right now?
Because you don't know. I already know what you...
Let me talk.
All right, I'm sorry.
That goes past 90 overall. We know it for a fact that works. We know that Season 2 is not going to be higher than that. Like, that was the one thing that made the competition even. So, I'm utterly confused why every player in the league is they're going for 99 overall players.
First of all...
Just help me understand the logic, because if I'm trying to be my best version of myself, Season 2, I'm getting whatever the generic jump shots are, and I'm making my play. I'm not going past 90.
First of all, you don't know anything concrete about season 2 yet. That's number one. All right.
All right.
Number two.
Hold on.
Number two. Hold on. Number two. If you want to go play with a low-rated player, go play team up with Spencer Dinwiddie. Somebody, go do that. Go do that. De'Aaron Fox. He was a 76 last year, something like that. Go play team up with him. Go do something like that if you're gonna play a low-level player. Third, these boys right now, they are competing. You know, so for them, you got to understand that everyone was at this overall in the league at the same level, but now they're gonna be competing against players that are way higher than them if they were to try to pull these type of tactics, and then it's gonna lead to them being screenshotted.
So, you think because of the fear of getting screenshotted?
No, that's not why. I hate when people twist stuff like that. Don't do that, Frank. That's so stupid. No. Okay. If you're playing for money, you're playing MPBA, you're playing WR, you're playing whatever. You want to be at the best advantage. You want to have the best thing. You're not worried about something that you don't know. You do not know what the league is going to be in season 2. MPBA, so how dare you try to even tell? Frank, imagine you in a coach role and you try to tell your players, don't upgrade over 90 this year because we practicing. If you don't let people enjoy, no, it's not, because you don't know if the league is going to allow your build next year. No one is out there running around with 6'3" guards. You don't know if the league's meta is going to be 6'3" next year. You can't do that.
I don't know, man. I think you want to be, especially if I'm one of the people that wasn't retained. I want to make sure I'm playing on 90 overall, whatever the builds
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Just so I know.
You're doing too much.
When the combine comes, because they don't have to play the combine, then I'll switch it up and see what it is and then make the adequate change.
You're doing too much and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage for no reason.
But you're not, though. What, I'm putting my disadvantage because I might play somebody for 95?
No, because you're playing in a competition. You're playing for competitive. You're playing to win.
But isn't the bigger win or the bigger...
But it's not guaranteeing that you're going to be right. It's not guaranteeing. You got to understand, they were all on the same playing field. It's not guaranteeing that you're playing right if you hinder yourself. Like you're putting on weights to go run the treadmill. You put on ankle weights to run the treadmill when you don't know if you're gonna need them ankle weights later on. That's all it is. I mean, I don't understand why you would even think that you should withhold your upgrades.
I think you should withhold them.
That's one of the dumbest ideas.
People stream that play in the league, and I was running for, and they withheld the upgrades. So
No. They're not doing that for that reason. I'm sorry. No, they're not doing that. No, not one person is doing that for that reason. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. It makes absolute. No. It makes.
How, Sway?
No, I know they're not, and I know exactly who you're talking about doing that. It's a few doing that. It's a little theory going along that your upgrades go faster if you don't upgrade your player. You know, I didn't mean to drop the jewel like that, whatever the case.
Hey,
it's a little theory.
Drop a little jewel.
But nonetheless, that it really makes no sense to put yourself at that disadvantage, because all you're gonna end up doing is losing MPBA, losing WR, teammates yelling at you, getting upset at you. You're not guaranteeing that that's the build you're gonna play on in the league next year, which a lot of people aren't running whatever build may have been dominant in the league next year.
All right.
We're not seeing people on the sharp shot at the 1 in regular pro-am.
Who's running the sharp shot? I feel like everybody's trying to play sharp at the 1.
I just told you, we're not seeing anybody running the sharp shot at the 1 in pro-am. No one is doing this type of, oh, I'm in league combine mode, because they don't know what league combine mode is going to be. You understand what I'm saying?
It off of what it's
but history shows you don't always do that. You don't always run and base it off whatever. Even if it is the same, I don't even think it's going to be that much of a help to you based on the whole sliders, the whole, I don't think.
So we are in agreement that we're possibly going to see a pure lockdown or maybe a sharp lock this year.
Listen, I don't know.
We kind of had that last year with the sharp rim protector, but
the sharp rim was food. It was
in there.
One of the most food builds they put on the game.
It was a horrible build. That was the build that destroyed Booty. All right, so we believe it's gonna be pure locks.
I think I saw me jig on that sharp rim before. I mean, is the takeover feature gonna be in the game? That's what I want to know.
That to me is gonna make they have to put that. And that's gonna make the league lit.
You won Team Takeover in season 2?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Team Takeover
In season 2.
That'd be an interesting problem for coaches. Like, could you imagine trying to coach through Team Takeover? Because you have to have some kind of game plan.
Timeouts don't affect Takeover.
Exactly. So you can't time out of it. You have to play D on that. So it's like, that'd be dope. I think they should add Team Takeover. It's a fun, excitement thing that's already in the game.
Apples and oranges, man. They add it, they don't add it. It's whatever.
So
what I do think though.
Imagine Hot Shot on Takeover.
No.
Or like.
I can't.
Or the African on Takeover.
I can't imagine anything.
Running the 5 out. Oh, that's gonna be correct. I'm waiting for that.
I can't imagine anything.
I'm looking
that's not concrete. I need to know more about season 2 first.
All right, Takeover needs to be in Team Takeover. Needs to be on my end. I want Team Takeover and Takeover. I think if they add it in the game, have that in the league.
Sure.
Pure Lock should be allowed as an arc.
I think every arc should be allowed.
No, not every arc.
Why not?
There's arcs that's trash. It's a waste.
Okay, and they included trash arcs in the league, and you know what happened? People fell, ran into the meta, ran the sharp shot at the one, whatever's the case, sharp shot, whatever, and boom.
I don't know, man. I don't want builds in there that don't serve a purpose to the league. I just don't think.
I mean, they had that in season 1, bro. The slash and defender build that Timely hurt his team on.
Yeah, that was a bad build. I mean,
they had that. I mean, you're gonna have to hit 100, you know, if you want that build.
Word. All right, so I'll agree with you on that. I will agree with you.
You add every build, and you allow every team to figure out how they want to play. You don't restrict it. Well, I mean, either way, it's 2K, and everyone's always, no matter what, at the end of the day, most people are always going to end up running what works to win. Yeah. But you want people in the beginning stages to figure that out on their own. You want everyone to experiment, figure it out, give them full range, give them full capability to run any type of nonsense they want to run, and let's see, and let people create their own victories and their own downfalls. That's why every build should be in.
And I agree with you on that. I do think about allowing all the builds. You allow for more errors, which is not a bad thing.
Which is a great thing.
Yeah.
It's a great. This is what people want to see.
They want to see you fail.
They want to see. They want to have something to compare everything to. They don't want to see everyone running the same thing. They want to have someone to compare everything to. Oh, they ran this, they ran that. But okay, this didn't work against this team, but it worked against this team. So now you have way more options, way more builds to run. And boom, on to the next.
All right, so we believe that they should have every arc. We believe it should be a pure. Whatever. That's separate reason. Every arc is what can include pure. Every
lot.
So Team Takeover. I like. What else is there?
The setting should be above Hall of Fame again.
It wasn't there. You killed it above. It's only Hall of Fame.
Now it needs to be above. Like, honestly, the watered down game that the guys are playing at the moment is ridiculous. The game itself at the moment should be back to patch 1. Whatever y'all complain, whatever the case. In the league, though, I want to see some difficulty. I want to see people. I want to see
the true skill gap.
I need to see people upset and frustrated. Exactly. As a fan and the viewer, I need to see
reason to be good coaching and bad coaching.
I need the reason to be good players, bad players, good coaching, bad coaching, winners, losers. Definitely. It's time that we start creating these type of storylines with skill.
That's what 19 is supposed to be based off, a skill gap.
And it was at a point.
Yeah.
It was.
And it still is, I feel.
No, it is, but it's diminished as far as how difficult it was to begin the game. In the beginning of the game, it was a headache, and that's what it needs to be for every player. If people are entering the 2K League and it's not a headache to them to figure it out and break it out, it means it was too easy for them. It means the designers, developers, whoever, means they didn't do their job in creating a puzzle, in creating a maze. You know what I'm saying?
True.
These guys, everything is supposed to be a challenge. And the reason these guys are professionals, the reason that we're not professionals, is because when we encounter these challenges, we're supposed to want to quit. We're supposed to want to stop. We're supposed to struggle. These guys, they're supposed to struggle, but then they're supposed to figure it out right away and prove why they're way better than us.
All right. So, I mean, there we go with that. We want every archetype. We want Team Takeover and Takeover badges. We want there to be the sliders to be. You think they're above Hall of Fame, but I want them to be Hall of Fame. I think that pretty much wraps that up in terms of what we were looking for in terms of gameplay for season 2. Is there anything else? Oh, I want better. But does that count as gameplay? I want better jerseys. Or that's something different.
Listen, man, we're not doing the cosmetics right now. On to the next.
I'm just saying,
on to the
man,
next.
I
On
feel
to the
like
next.
yours
We
is
could have
great.
a cosmetic, a makeup section. We
Alright,
could do
so-
all that. The hairstyles, new Jordans. Put some.
I don't want to see Timbs in the league. I saw people wearing Timbs. I just thought that was like.
You're not even from New York. We're not getting into this though. We're not getting into this because the producers are giving the signal.
This summer we've seen a lot of power moves. We've seen a lot of people make trades. We've seen a lot of people not make trades. Who do we feel is winning the summer, or who's the best organization right now? And that's based off of the tweet. I think 24K drop off said that.
When he said the Wizards were the best organization.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are the Wizards the best organization? What's the best? Well, he said off court. I think he said off court.
Yeah, off court. He was talking about, because there's a lot of players who are retained, who've been staying with their home teams and housing, and the teams have been taking care of them.
Okay.
That's not every team, though.
Okay, and the Wiz got like 3 players.
Yeah, the Wiz got 3 players. And the minute they traded for Day Friday, they brought him out. And they already had Shump and
That's a good way to
JT.
build team chemistry and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right? Keep your players happy. What's it saying? I mean,
plus it keeps them out of trouble. You know where they're at. And it also builds chemistry, like you said. And I think you can.
helps build a brand too if you're.
Yeah,
guess,
you could also, and especially during this time, they need to be working on things. Getting media training, learning how to be, if you're trying to do YouTube or Twitch, learning how to perfect that craft. Even taking a class in cinematography and
some type of any type of thing.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
help.
Community service,
Yeah.
touching. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Community service, it should be off the rip right now. Community service, you should be killing community service right now. And
I think they are.
Yeah.
The Wizards, I think they are. Okay, so.
But not only the Wizards, I think the Pacers, Wolf and Swizzard are still there. I don't think Rainbow's there yet, but I think
Wolf and Swizzick is still there?
I believe so.
I don't know. I saw Wolf in Paris. I don't know.
But he went on vacation, but that was vacation.
No, maybe.
But I believe, I could be wrong, but I could have sworn, if I remember from the last stream, Cody said that.
Listen, man, you gonna meet back up with your team in the regular season. It's not a big rush if you're not able to be with your teammates right now.
Because chemistry is key. Don't you feel like every team should be?
You know what the real question should be? If you're talking about chemistry is key, not to get off topic, but to get off topic. If you're talking about if chemistry is key, here's the question: should league players be playing with their teammates in the off season?
Oh, I've been said that, definitely.
It's 2 ways to go about that, right?
Definitely.
One of the issues with that, I can tell you right now, Frank, one of the issues with that is you can risk players getting tired of each other on the court without that coaching figure there.
True.
Without that figure to...
But it's a relaxed environment, though. You really, I don't know.
It's never a relaxed environment in the comm scene when boys are so egotistical that they're so egotistical that if they take a loss together, not every team, I'm just saying, like, some people are so egotistical, they take a loss together, they start throwing fingers, they start whatever. And now this is behind the scenes stuff without the, I don't want to say supervision because supervision is the wrong word, but without the guidance of the coach or the whatever to get in when they happen to take this loss and they start blaming each other over the internet instead of in person, it can get a little tricky. So separation is always sometimes not a bad thing.
But it depends. I think if you're a retained player, like if I'm a Day Fry Shump, because Day Fry and Shump play together, but JT obviously doesn't play with them. But if I was that situation, yes, I want them 3 to work together. If I have a big 3, I need them to be working together now. If I traded for a big piece and we're supposed to be a fantastic team, that work starts now. Even for the Lakers, I need Vert, Moody, especially if I'm the Lakers.
I saw Vert and Moody play together the other day. I mean, honestly, like, I love the idea, but I don't think...
You don't think that's necessary?
No. Necessary is the wrong word to throw. I don't want to force...
I think it's necessary for the franchise.
I don't want to force it on a player. I want that player to organically say that what I need to do for us to get right in season 2 is I need to go play with control.
Worries, because a lot of teams are not going to do that.
I need to play with control.
You have these teams that already have set teams, like the throwdowns and
And that's where the issue comes. It's now you put in your pro-am brand, which you worked so hard to build
up over the team,
or your league team building chemistry. But like I said, so many things can go wrong.
Goal,
so many things can go wrong with you playing with these guys without the proper people being around to monitor.
Can go right.
Definitely. The best NBA player.
Chemistry will be there.
The best NBA
player.
You know.
If I'm the Lakers, I'm like, okay, now I know they can't work together. We got to figure something out.
The best NBA players, they link up in the off seasons and they get them extra workout in all the time. So I don't see why teams wouldn't be at least running pickups with each other to build that type of chemistry. I mean, but Frank, we also really got to keep in mind how easy it is for people to get upset at each other in this community.
People get aggravated and frustrated, definitely.
And you don't want to create.
Life is your home and your house.
You don't want to create that environment coming into LA. I mean, I said LA. Oh my. Coming into any team. Yeah. Coming into any team.
I think the pros outweigh the cons.
No, I'm on your side with it, but I would like the players to do it themselves.
Yeah, I do think you're right. It should come from the players. If and I'm just using his name as an example because we talk about, if I'm a Moody and I'm the cornerstone of the team, I think I need to pull Bert and control. Look, even if we're doing it offline, we need to be working together. Let's start figuring it out.
I mean,
the Lakers already put out, one's gonna be power forward, one's gonna be center, whatever. So we know who's gonna be where. Let's make. Especially if I'm a Moody, I'm like, look, I want to make sure that me and you can work together.
But what about if it's a different game though? What about if you're the Knicks? What about if you're the Knicks? What about, it is going to be a different game for 2K19, the league. But what about if you're the Knicks now? Is Goofy supposed to be playing with Yenad, Idris, and Kuda?
I think he should be playing with Kuda.
I mean, all of them are going to retain. All of them is on the team.
What they do is easily replicated. High pick and roll is easily replicated.
We don't know if they're going to do that next year. We don't. 5 hours easily replicated, and we don't know if they're going to do that next year. You don't know what any team is going to run.
Pick and roll is going to be a fixture in basketball.
Oh, definitely. They're
going to come out trying that.
Work. Obviously, and some teams are going to come out running 5 out, whatever the case. Yeah. But you can't say anything is easily replicated when the game is totally different, and if it doesn't work or whatever. We don't know about the meta yet. We're just specifically speaking on should players play with each other in this off season. And I mean,
I think it helps, but I do think you're right. There needs to be proper guidance. That's why if you're a retained player and you're staying in your home, in your home city, or your team's home city, your coach should be monitoring to that. I mean, to a certain degree, he should be making sure that
you three play together at certain times.
It's not forced.
They probably do
it. It is forced. Like you said, a couple hours of the day you guys practice together. That's fine. And then the rest of the night you go play with your squad or your eSports organization.
But it's only 2 people. I just realized we are...
No, every team.
Hold on, no. I just realized we are like projecting this on every team, but only a few teams actually have 3. You got Gotta 2K, Larry, Sick, JT, Shump, Dayfry. You got who's the other 3? We were just talking about Moody, Control,
Precision,
Vert. Why you keep bringing up who?
Because it's
Perfusion. Perfusion.
Yeah, Perfusion.
Perfusion, Fab, Melise.
Yeah.
And those are only the 3 that have 3. Everyone else is like 2, whatever, compete D, Drake, whatever. So you're saying that the 3 should be, even the 2 should be playing together also?
2, it depends how bad our season was. If I'm the Bucks, we need to be working on it now. I want to make sure the chemistry is good.
But Drake's on a winner right now. Or are they even active? Yeah, they are active. They're semi-active. He's on a winner right now. He's on a good brand that he's worked so hard to build on. So
that brand still be there. We ain't gotta play. Like I said, it could be offline.
And that's something people don't understand in the community, whatever. People are like, oh, I play on this team and I have to play on this team. No, you don't. You play on this team, but you're also able to go play in Rucker Park.
Exactly.
Not the park, stupid. Rucker. I mean, it's Rucker Park. You get to go outside. You know, people at home. Yeah. So.
No, you're right about that.
I definitely think people should do that. But back to the original topic. I don't think the Wizards are the best off-court org in the season. I mean, they're orgs that are putting out content or at least trying.
You got Heat Check putting out great content. I like what the Pacers are doing. You know, I feel like they can be doing more.
I mean, Cody streams are okay. I mean, the Park streams are okay. I mean,
and he's doing rec. He's doing rec in Park. Dom's is streaming
for the Mavs. The Mavs have
The
Mavs have Dom stream all the time. I mean, he's the only one, so I guess maybe it doesn't look like, oh, they're the best org because it's only one person you see. But
yeah,
I mean, Dom's is out there streaming. I
mean, there's teams that are doing a lot of work
behind the scenes.
But it's weird because we don't see the Knicks who win a championship really doing anything, and that's a problem. They should be the most visible face out there, and they're not. So that's a little scary. Like, certain teams should be out there more.
I mean, when you look at it, it kind of feels like the Wizards won the championship, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the Wizards. You got, now you just recently, JT started back streaming again. But now you got
Dave Frost. They got three of the top, like, streamers.
Shump has been killing the offseason. If I had to pick two people that's killing the offseason, that I'm hearing their names a lot just out there, is Shump. And I would have to say also, I can't remember what team he played for, and forgive me, but also Jinsanity. He played in LSK's tournament.
The Wizards.
Yes.
The same.
He's on Wizard too?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right.
How's he killing all season? I haven't seen.
Well, he played at LSK's tournament.
What does that mean?
What I'm saying is he's visible in the community.
Shump won that tournament too.
Shump won the tournament.
Jin won it.
Jin won it the next week. He's also playing in my team tournament. He's also playing in the 250.
He's doing a lot. He's putting in work
and
now,
it might not mean anything.
No. You know what?
I'm hearing his name. I'm seeing his name a lot. I'm not even saying I'm hearing. I'm seeing his name.
He's doing his thing for his brand at the moment. He's making sure that he should be.
He's being visible.
He should be retained and picked up. He's doing it right.
Yeah.
He's doing it right.
He's visible.
Most definitely.
But that all goes back to the Wizards. That's all, like you said, it's all Wizard players. And forgive me, Jen. I know you're on the Wizards. Just slipped my mind. But
So you're saying Grant instilled that mentality in
players
to
I won't go there. I can't give he might give him some of the jewels.
To go out there and just like.
I think Shump is a go getter. Dave Fry's a go getter. They're just a team of go getters. They're guys who like. Okay.
So B saying and Gradient drafted phenomenal team then.
Everybody said that. We said that from day one. Beast and Gradient destroyed the drafting process.
Listen, man. They're a good org. Everyone's a good org. Story's over. Oh no, there are some teams y'all content ain't it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all content ain't. The Knicks
ain't the chip, but they have been invisible.
The Knicks between pitches out like go get you a video or something. I don't know. That's wild to me. Shout out the Knicks, but yeah.
The Knicks, Bucks. I don't like what the Bucks are doing. I feel like
the Bucks. Oh no, the Bucks just had that little tournament the other day.
Yeah, but it's like they was begging people to come. I was like, oh,
no,
Slade, you're coming, right? You're coming, right? I was like, no, he's coming.
That's their guy. They probably
but still, if I'm your guy, you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta.
I don't know.
I could be wrong about that.
I think you're wrong on that. And they did the two interviews. Yeah,
they did have Lavish.
They had Lavish, and he handled himself well. In that
he did very well. I just think that it's not.
I mean, everyone's trying.
We haven't heard from We haven't heard from Meek. Like, so based on the player side of it, they're not doing well. But
I have seen them though.
Or you seen them, but you ain't heard from him. Like the first thing I heard from Meek was when he was at the tournament. He's like, "Oh, well, come on down to whatever sneaker shop they was at." And like, that's not the first time I should be hearing from you.
Sometimes you gotta move in silence with it, you know.
Nah, that's not. I mean, marketing degrees. They're not. Nobody will be moving in silence. There's no silence when the marketing degrees come out. So you know what I mean?
They're trying. I mean, they stream. They stream more Fortnite.
Keep it even simple like this. Donahue streams weekly, so that every team should be at the very least
streaming weekly. Oh yeah, Donahue like Periscope weekly, something like that.
Periscope, he updates you on what's going on where they at.
Yeah, so every team should do something.
It should be at least 3 times what he's doing.
I think teams are trying. I'll give out a jewel that I've seen. I mean, hopefully someone here to implement it. I mean, when the Mavs come and they let Dime stream or whatever is the case, he does well in viewers or whatever. But here's a little tip. Not a tip, but whatever. I believe if teams were to get their star player, let's say Hot Shot, or let's say they get Drake for GFG, and they get into a competitive 2K matchup.
Yeah.
Not a wager, just a competitive matchup. Get about 800 viewers for the night, and you probably end up, you know, gaining more followers than your like.
Well, I don't know if that's
than certain streams.
I don't know if that's Dime's like. I feel
no,
like
Dime does well on what he does. I'm telling them
I'm saying,
to put
like,
Dime.
I feel like what he's on is like a schedule that they created.
Most definitely.
It's like 2 to 8 or something.
No,
like
more. Dime has a schedule. Dime has a full schedule, but
I do feel like I'd rather you not stream at that time and stream a comp game and get more.
Well, he does that on his own time. That's his own thing. I'm talking about team building their team
but
content
they was playing
brand.
comp games on the.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Dime still does comp games on dimes. You know, Dime's a dime. But I'm talking about like strictly teams that are like trying to build up instead of like coming online and playing like Fortnite or Park, maybe or whatever. I mean, if you have your player, you want to get your player out there interacting with the fan. I mean, you can have certain events. Like, I mean, the only person I really see, I mean, it's probably sound biased to my boy or whatever, but the only person who streams I really see is like Famous. He's the only one like coming out weekly with Game with Fame, whatever he's doing. And like if your team is streaming, it's a high chance I'm in there. So he's the only one doing it consistently. Like people are coming online. They're coming online. They're streaming Fortnite and Park.
What Famous is doing and what the Bucks is doing. They don't stream.
Well,
2K.
it's the Bucks and Cody comes on and does it.
Cody does 2K.
I mean Morocco. I guess that's Morocco personal channel. I'm just saying teams can have their team.
We haven't heard anything.
Listen,
Cavs League.
basically all I'm saying is teams can have their team Twitch, which is Cavs Legion.
Yeah.
And have their players stream one comp game to get some interactions flowing on their Twitch page. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, I'm okay with that.
No, that's all
I do
I'm
agree
saying.
they should be doing that. But
It helps the player. It helps the team brand.
The problem is most of those accounts, from my understanding, are ran by their like video guy or whatever. He's not going to be sitting around at 10 o'clock at night till 2, 3 in the morning.
Most definitely set it up. That's why you set it up with a time. You know, and you get your video guy to work.
To a whole other issue.
You get your video guy to
the codes not sending the code thing.
Power matchmaking not working, all that. Yeah. It definitely does. It definitely does. You have someone up waiting for that matchup all night.
I did feel like we were supposed to get. I was looking forward to this year of watching comp games earlier because I thought we were going to have that available.
I mean, it's flowing. It's a little flowing now. They back at it, but I know what you're talking about.
I didn't want to have to be waiting till 2, 3 in the morning to watch a game.
If that's available, maybe we'll see a little bit more stream from certain players because it's really nothing for the Celtics to get fab.
It's really a handful of players that's streaming, and that's the problem too, which we'll talk about in a little.
It's nothing to get for the Celtics to get fab, to stream a slight word game, and pull 600, 700 viewers instead of when the day he was playing Uno.
Yeah, like that was weird. Yeah. I do feel like Celtics gaming. The head brass, they have them doing a lot of weird stuff.
Well, I don't know now. I don't know what they're doing now. I'm talking about off season.
They played, what was it? They played Blacktop a lot. Like, I know y'all want.
I completely get it.
It's a bigger picture too. Like you said you want to bring people in.
Yeah, I completely get it. But listen, man, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't have a marketing degree. I didn't go to school for marketing. I went to school for legal studies, whatever the case. Yeah, on to the next because I'm not here. You know, they got the best.
Every organization is doing their own thing, but at the end of the day, some got to step it up, and some are doing a really good job. Salute to the ones that are doing a good job.
That's it. Yeah, and we're not gonna act like certain people aren't doing a good job. That's it. That's basically all I'm saying. Like you could say the Wizards run the all season, whatever is the case, because it looks good on the outside, whatever. They did their thing, cool, whatever. Other teams are also. And other teams aren't. You know, you could there could be teams. You could be on teams that where you won the championship and they just post pictures. So.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's go to the next topic, man. Enough of that. Who would you draft? Is our next topic. I'm gonna let you start it off, Comp. Let's go from there. Like, where do we go with this?
This was basically off of Twitter. Basically, when everyone is talking about who wants to come play with the Raptors.
Oh yeah, every team is putting this tweet out.
Who thinks they could fit with the #1 pick?
Yeah, who should we put next to to Bert and Moody in control.
You should put your buddies. That's who I'll draft, your buddies. Let me stop trolling. Oh.
But everybody gonna put me.
Yeah, I mean, it's pointless. It's pointless. It's pointless.
Yeah, it really, teams, it has to be better ways to market and promote yourself. You have the people with the degrees, use them. Supply and demand is a real thing.
I mean, no, it's a good thing.
And what you supply, we not demanding.
Ooh.
So it's like, we're not, I don't want to
That's
know.
a jewel, I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't want to know who to put with Moody Vert. You need Phil Jackson.
Everyone's
That's what I'm. And honestly, I don't want to be greasy. Like, yo, Phil Jackson. But you need, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Like,
you stupid.
You don't want the real answer.
Everyone's gonna say me. You know.
Exactly.
So,
and I feel like it's a cool. It's a fake money. It's like a money grab. It's like, I'm throwing this out there just so everybody can say me, so it looks like we are engaging with the community.
False hope. False hope.
False hope. Don't do that. There's other ways to get your followers up and get likes on tweets.
It's cool. I like it, but you know the answer. You know it's really just an impression response tweet.
Exactly.
Oh, who wants to play with shots in Arsenal? Me. Like who else?
You know what I mean? You can be like, yo. Who would have played with the Hamburglar and the Kool-Aid Man? Me.
Like,
they in the league. They get paid. Me. Like.
Who?
200,000. You know.
I mean, I'm gonna say me or my buddy. I'm not gonna say winner stays. I'm not gonna say.
Well, I'm not gonna be like, yo, you gotta play hot shot on this team.
I'm
good over that, man. No, I'm gonna say. Let's Shannon and Frank.
Nah, let me stop, man.
And friends.
Let me stop. I don't play 2K, but so I would probably tell you somebody nice. But I'll probably also throw you bait. So.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's the who would you draft? Tweet.
It gets a little impression. It comes off to basically what we were saying last thing about just the whole like the off-season content, you know.
Yeah, we gotta up it up 2K League, and we'll get into that one day. I think we'll do that next one. Just get into what, like, really just break down the 2K League content, where they gotta make some improvements at, and where they've been good at, where they've been bad at.
Definitely.
But let's go right to the next topic. Let's keep it going.
Well, as far as like keeping fans engaged, I want people that's listening to understand that we are fans of the league.
Yeah.
And we're just speaking of
keeping us involved in the process.
Yeah, it's just about.
You was like, I remember you was like, yo, you still sub to the league? I was like, well, I just never the way my Twitch is set up.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah. You gotta call about Frank. My boy Frank been subbed to the league since. I mean, I'm sure many people have since it's been ended, man. And you guys only delivered one stream.
One stream. That's still been subbed up.
One stream, my boy been subbed up.
No real content. You sending out videos from 2 months ago.
You know, y'all got every Wednesday, every whatever. This is a challenge, man. Get like that little season thing. Bring some people through,
right.
And let's and drop something.
And they did make a little step. They did the team thing that they're doing where they go to see every team again.
The 17 days of first shade?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, I mean, why you do that?
Nah. Wait.
But yo, I mean, yes, that's correct.
Nah.
Exactly. Shout out to them for that.
Nah.
I mean, we bless it.
Now that's super dope. Nah, I gotta endorse. But that's super dope, that idea, whatever. Now let's bring it to Twitch. Because I've seen some errors in the article. I'm not here to point out article errors, whatever. But that happens all the time. We have errors on the show, whatever.
We have a Twitch.
But let's bring it to Twitch.
Use it.
Let's bring it to YouTube.
Yeah, use it. Use your Twitch.
Like we not gonna let this.
Twitch is an all-year brand.
We can't
let. It's like anything you do. If you're not there, they'll forget.
And I seen Morocco put up such an interesting tweet. Morocco said, what he said? He said, 2K is gonna be dead by the time the league comes. Then the league has to pick up a dying game. And I'm not saying 2K is going to be dead by that time, whatever, but it is leaving the league a lot to do as far as picking it up.
I'm going to say this, and not to toot my own horn or your own horn for you, but that's your job as a marketing promotions team. That should be a challenge. Now, you know, and I don't want to bring it up, but it just fits the context right now. I run King of Kings, and you know from when we did the league this year, I run my tournament when the game is dead. Mm-hmm. And I have to literally...
You definitely do, yeah.
I have to literally make the game fun again, and just so that people want to play in my tournament. So it can be done. The onus is not on 2K. If the season is dead season and that's when the league is starting, either start earlier or get on your marketing and promotion horse and use that as a challenge to go hard. Because you can get people to watch. I already know more people are going to watch the league this year because the game is better. That's the big piece. You did it when the game was bad. And you had decent views. You should get more because the game is way better. So you're going to have more people playing it towards the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Let's move on to the next topic, though.
Yeah, next topic.
It feels like we out here with marketing degrees and stuff, which I don't have. So.
So wait, next topic is season review.
Oh, that's about the Cavs.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Cavs right now. Let's get into it, man.
I mean, you saw the tweets. You see the tweets on the screen when we just saw them.
So where you wanna let's?
I mean, you can read out the tweets. You can read out the tweets that I sent you about sick.
I want to go deeper than that. Let's go deeper than that.
Okay, how deep we go?
Explain the tweets. Just give the overall the tweets, and then we're gonna go deeper.
All right. Basically, Hood did a little thing. Sick responded. And we're not here to comment on tweets too much, whatever. Sick responded about how when someone yell at you, you're gonna freeze up. Goofy said something or whatever, and Hood was like, "Oh, you did a good job in the league of in that game, basically." Short story long.
So it now brings up the question: who do we think on the Cavs performed the best?
Between who? The entire team?
No.
First of all,
Hood. The people that were involved: Hood, Sick, and Gala 2K. Now,
no Savage, no turn up.
Nah, they more was role players. Savage did an amazing job. You put him anywhere, he did his job. Turn up, same thing. Toxic, it's like yay not to me.
I mean, oh yeah. No, don't discredit. I think Ye not had a better season than Toxic.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But let us dive into the stats real quick.
Are we bringing up fake 2K numbers again?
Hey, we got to, man. They brought it up. We just here to verify.
All right, sure.
So, the season stats. This is the overall tournaments and regular season. Hood averaged 29 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds.
Okay. He also played less games than everyone else.
Less games. Literally was out for like a month.
Okay.
Then we have God 2K who averaged 13, 5, and 1. So that's
at the
13.
small forward.
He played a little center. Did he play a little? I think he played a little power forward. I believe he played a little
power forward also.
So he had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist.
You know, the small forward, it wasn't that easy to produce unless he was on the shot slash, which he never was.
He wasn't.
So all right, whatever. I'm just showing y'all something about 2K numbers, but whatever. Back to it.
All
okay.
Right, and then you had Sick, who majority played PG and center, I believe, right? He played some PG.
PG and center. No, not some. He played PG.
Okay.
He played PG.
We're going with that. I feel like a
center turned PG, which was a great accomplishment. He had like 20 downs one game on PG. I mean, I know them downs be fake sometimes, but
yeah, Cole had a good game on PG. I don't count that as a PG game.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get him.
I think Moody played PG last game too on the Kings.
Why are you doing this to me?
No, he did his thing.
I've been doing that. I've been doing that.
No. Get low this guy.
But Sick had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. But a lot of that came because he played PG.
So you're asking me who was the best player on the Cavs?
I mean, numbers don't lie. 1 + 1 is 2.
So
2 + 2 is 4.
You saying it was Hood?
I mean, we've been saying it's Hood. So it's got to be Hood. He averaged...
Well, I would take Hood.
He averaged double of
Sick
so
who was the second?
Double of God.
So who was the second best player on the Cavs?
It would have to be Sick if you go by the numbers.
I'm going with God 2K.
See, that's interesting. I mean, their numbers are not that different, though.
I'm going with
rebounding is point.
Didn't they say something about how God 2K like locked up 5 out on a sharp?
Yeah. Their numbers are not that much different.
I mean,
God 2K averaged more steals and blocks.
If you're telling me who I would draft or whoever, whatever, that's a whole different thing. But if we just talking about...
And chemistry-wise, you can kind of... God 2K fit everywhere. You couldn't put Sick everywhere.
Yes, you could have. You could have put him at the center and you put him at the PG. And then you put him back down to the center.
It's not everywhere.
You funny guy. God 2K wasn't fitting at the point guard, so that's not anywhere either. But anyways...
every position... I'm saying with Hood. Every position...
With Hood, he was able to he was able to coexist.
Sick could not.
Sure.
So when you break... And if I'd rather have the 30 points with Hood than I would have Sick with the 15, 4, and 6. But I can get that from God 2K.
I mean, season in review though. The Cavs, they always stress this whole. They had the best players skill-wise all
He wasn't
over.
going to run 5 out, even though he ran 5 out. Baraka was big on the 9-5 out bull crap at the beginning of the season. Then he realized, oh, I got 5 out talent. I got to run it.
I mean, he actually still didn't want to run it at the end. He didn't want to run it.
He
never wanted to run it because he always told the players. To stress this team thing in the interviews. Them boys are so media trained. That's all they ever spoke on, the whole team thing. If we speak on the Cavs a lot, we're just doing their season review because we're going to do everyone's season review as first shake go on. But, I mean, they had a good season. You asked me who was their best player overall.
Yes.
Knowing every single thing that went along. I'm going with God of 2K probably. Like overall, strictly because I'm still upset at how the situation was handled with their the guy they traded away, their guy, their best player. So
I have to still go Hood.
I mean, I would go Hood. He definitely is a dog. He's a dog.
What he did,
he's a dog.
In the short time he was there, but I can see your case for God 2K because he was the glue guy, but
interesting word.
He was a glue guy.
I would say he was the glue. I would just say he was the one we heard the least of as far as the arguments or whatever. I'll say that. I mean, obviously Hood is the best talent, the best whatever, the star, the best whatever. But
the game changer.
Listen, man, him going away cost him MVP, cost him whatever. Got him traded.
I don't know if he really has wrapped his head around it.
He hasn't.
I don't think he realizes that he could have been the MVP race.
He hasn't. I don't think he cares either, truth be told.
No,
not care like that. No. That's not. All right, stop.
MVP matters to the
Hold on, that
players.
came off wrong.
Yeah,
I don't mean. I don't. Because when someone says someone don't care, it means like, oh, they don't care about the game, they don't care about the passing.
No, I ain't even talking about that.
I ain't even mean like that. I'm just saying.
I don't think that. I know what you meant, but he cared about the MVP. Don't get it twisted.
He did. He said he wanted to be in the race, but if he cared, he would have. Well, I guess there's nothing he could do. I mean, the coach couldn't handle him. Truth be told, the coach. The coach did his job. They got to. Where did they get to? He did more than his job. They got to.
We're going too far.
You're going too far. They got to the
semifinals.
semifinals. They didn't
copying other teams.
No. Hood said they didn't copy anything.
If you say this meta crap. That was not the meta because the team that made it to the finals on the other side, the Heat, did not run that. So you could have ran anything else.
Listen, like they said, like Hood said, they found the meta, they ran what worked.
And that's why he in Minnesota. Find that meta. I ran the meta. You copied the Knicks.
He was one of the first to come out on the 5-out meta in the first place.
Facts. He was the originator. Before the patch.
And the coach got him over for that ASAP.
Which was stupid.
And one thing, not to bring up, I've been watching a lot of streams recently, whatever. And Famous told me he mentioned something interesting. He said something about how when you run 5-out or you run any type of offense, you need 3 ways to score.
Exactly.
And that's probably what was going through Morocco's head at the time. With the whole 5-out was so stagnant, he was like, we got to get Tox involved. Well, actually, Sick, I know Sick was the main, probably, because Dirk Pistolas hinted that on the.
Sick should have been the number 2, and then maybe God 2K.
He always used to hint at that. So,
what
probably going through his head is that he needs 3 options. He needs 3 options,
Yeah, definitely.
And,
he had that.
He had the pieces to have that,
Yeah, but he couldn't make it, and that's on him. That's on the coach.
I mean. I don't know.
Pull them together and make it work.
The only thing I'm putting on him is however he dealt with the personalities or how the personalities clashed. That's the only thing I can put on him. I can't put nothing.
And that led to the team not winning.
They won. They went to the semifinals. They went to the semifinals. They went to the semifinals. They went to the semifinals.
You don't get trophies. We're not giving out participating trophies on
No, you go to the semifinals. Listen, you go to the semifinals and you go to your boss. You go to the semifinals and you go to your boss. You know what they say? Job well done. No. Pat on the back. See you next year.
Not with the team. If you were in the same meta as the team that won it all, you should have beat them. If that's what it was.
No. They won, Frank. It's cool. I mean,
No, they ain't win.
when you look at their season overall, it was a plus season.
They were a team that was picked by the draft to go to the finals. Anything short of a final is an L for the Cavs.
In season 1, you can't say that.
Yes, you can. They were picked.
In season 1,
when the draft came, people said this was the team.
This was the most skill-based team on paper, but does that mean...
So you can't tell me anything short of a championship is a win. I would have took it if you said they went to the finals. The semis, to a team that's running the same thing they're running, you got beat by the meta since you said you didn't steal it. No, we're not doing that. We don't give out participation trophies on first shake, dog.
It's not a participation trophy.
But it is.
Just, they made the semifinals, so it's still a plus
year. They participated in it.
It's a plus year. They were one of the best teams.
It's a plus year in the sense that they made the playoffs and they made some noise. But it's not a plus year in terms of
Semifinals,
winning.
not noise. Semifinals, not noise. Semifinals.
That's noise because they didn't win.
Semifinals.
If they didn't go against the team that ran the same thing they ran, I would have given them the credit. They lost to They lost to what they work on every day.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Listen,
that's not
the only negatives I could give the Cavs. The only negative I give the Cavs is the behind the scenes environment, possibly.
Which led to them losing.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I mean, we don't know.
You saw it on the court.
We don't know.
Hood and Sick could not trust each other.
We don't know.
The game got tight.
We don't know what's going on vaccines. That's how we keep in it, and that's it.
Yeah, but you see it.
Listen, Frank, they passed season 1.
No, they ain't passed. That's not a pass on me. Sorry.
So what is that? It's not a fail.
It's
You a harsh critic.
It's a C minus.
You a harsh critic.
Pass,
So the semifinals is a C minus.
Yes.
And I guarantee in this season review, you're gonna give a team that performed less than the Cavs a B. I guarantee you.
That's a fact. But they get a C minus. They lost to a team that's running the same thing they was running. I'm sorry. That's a C minus, dog. It's a 65 out here. You can't beat the meta, then you trash.
They get a B plus or A minus for me.
Yeah, you crazy. Let us continue.
It's not a semifinals has never been a participation trophy, especially in year 1.
You lose to a team
especially
that's doing
in year
the
1.
exact same thing. I was talking to guys. I heard out his mouth, nobody's gonna beat us. We're averaging 20 points a game with the new format. I'm thinking they coming out there with jiu-jitsu. And they out here running the same damn thing Karate Kid did. They doing the same crane kick. Sweep the leg. They didn't sweep the leg. So they didn't win.
It was the meta, man.
Carl trying to get me mad today. Alright. I'm going to leave it alone because Carl don't get me mad. What is next? We're going to skip that because they lost. Compton, they won. GG. You let us know in the comment section who you think won or lost in the Cavs season.
They won the semifinals, so you lost this. I mean, they made the semifinals, so
you
lost this.
No, that doesn't mean they won. They lost to the team. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this.
If you want to say...
You're not going to loop me, Compton. Do this to me every week. You're not going to loop me today.
All right, whatever.
Let us continue.
You continue.
What's next? So what you just saw right now is season review. We get to the Cavs. Every first shake you see leading up to the new season, as many as we can fit in, obviously, we'll be doing these. Giving you a little bit of their record. We didn't do that, but they went 8-6 in the regular season. We went 8-6, and
came down to the last game too.
Came down to the last game, and we'll be doing it more in depth. Like this time, we kind of broke down the stats. The next team will probably break down like what they did in tournament. It just depends what aspect we feel the team did great in, and if there's some kind of like controversy on Twitter, like the controversy was who did well. So it's like it depends on what the aspect is, but you'll see different. It won't be just the same cookie cutter format, but there will be some stats. It might be some highlights, some gameplay. That's to expect what's next in terms of the first shakes. Like you'll be seeing a season review of every team, but everyone will be different. It won't be a set formula. With that being said, let's get to the final shake, man. You want to go first, or?
No, I do not. I have nothing to say.
You don't want to go first. You already put the pressure on me to be Excalibur. I mean, or what's the guy name? Pull the sword out the ground, or maybe Lionel from Thundercats. Thundercats, ho!
Bro, man,
let's go.
Most of the people watching this born in the '90s, late '90s, and 2000s. Like,
you know, if you know, Thundercats was the first. Whatever that is that people watch, Pokemon, Digimon, whatever that crap, and Dragon Ball Z. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, final shake. Come on, the producers of the season. Come on.
All right, final shake. For me, going back into the episode, it's about marketing, players, only a handful of the 102 have been consistently marketing themselves. Now, does it kind of coincide with the people who are retained and staying with the teams through the off season? It kind of does, but I do think you need to start marketing yourselves. If it's Twitch, if it's YouTube, please. If it's like joining a tournament like LSK's, get your name out there.
And that's the only way the league's gonna grow, in my opinion.
The only way the league's gonna grow, only way you're gonna grow. Make yourself marketable. Make yourself have brands come to you before the league is involved.
You know,
that's the greatest win.
You know what we didn't touch on this window?
What?
Peroxide went to the Blazers actually. Like they bought him to see the game and all that. We didn't touch on some of those things. They're doing some of those type of marketings. You know, credit to those teams that are doing that.
And the Blazers do very subtle marketing. Like you see Shaq with Walnut. You see this person with that person.
Well, I think the Shaq with Walnut was Shaq and Walnut doing the thing. But Walnut actually is tearing it up. He's actually doing super great at it. He was with Jason Tatum and Ronnie 2K the other day.
Yeah, that was dope. And I'm happy to see 2K starting to embrace the league more. I feel like it needs to happen, man.
We're in it together. We're in it together. I think I saw Cash say that. We're in it together, man. We need to keep pushing together. Keep running.
To bring it all together, that's my final shake. Please, don't leave it up to me and Comp. Don't leave it up to other brands.
Man, Comp, it got nothing to do with it. Got nothing to do with me.
I mean, we literally carrying the torch of talking about the league and all that. Don't leave it up to us. Don't believe your fate of who wants to market you and give you dollars for your brand to us.
Leave it up to
market yourself. That's if I can say anything. Market yourself. If you need help with that, Comp DMs are open.
Yo.
He's gladly willing to help you.
Yo.
Me? I'm Hollywood. I can't be touched. But Comp, you know, Shannon Frank, I'm different. But like my man,
if you need help,
would say,
if you need help, you better hit a winner.
The winner got the keys to the brand.
Winner out here making up. Not even that. He out here trying to do a tournament with He trying to do a turn. No, not 3v. He trying to do a tournament showcase with the undrafted. Now, if that's not brilliant,
brilliant.
If winner stays on, if y'all and now winner stays on.
Drop the ball and winner stays on.
You know, honestly, if you're undrafted and you don't play in this tournament, I'm gonna do that. That's how the Funk Flex be talking. You gotta drop the bomb again. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Do your thing.
If you undrafted and you don't play in this tournament, hold on. Drop the bomb again. Drop the bomb again.
I got the gunshot coming. Let's go.
If you undrafted and you don't play in this tournament, you're not prepared. You don't want it bad enough.
You're not ready for season 2, baby. So
long story short, winner stays on that tournament. It's an amazing idea, genius.
Salute
if you need help running it, I'm sure
was he the one that, or was it Nacho the one that made up the 102 games where people were playing
the 102 pickups? I'm not sure, but regardless of that, nonetheless, if you need help throwing that tournament or anything like that, be sure to reach out to the MPBAW and anybody, you know, and get into it. And definitely throw that. Even if you got to throw it yourself, like, it's a great showcase idea. It should be done. It's a great way for people, like you are literally creating a platform for people
people who are not talking.
People who are not talking about themselves and giving them a voice. So it's great to see someone doing it, because and if anyone's cutting style on it, it just shows that you're not built for the league.
So what's your final shake, Comp?
That right there was it. Shout out to Winner Stays On. That's my final shake.
And let's end it right there, man. Well, I wanted to say something else, but no, I'll save that for next week. But yeah, so this is First Shake. I'm your host, LaShannon Frank. Here are my other hosts,
Con Baylor.
And we see you next bat time at the same bat channel. I'm out. Deuces!